I'm just going to take you guys through a couple neat things about this Firebird that a lot of you kids, won't ever see in new cars. Check this thing out. This is actually the original option sheet. This was found when we were replacing the sending unit on this thing in the gas tank. This is actually where the gas tank strap was running. Pretty neat stuff. It's in pretty good condition. I mean, it's laminated, but it's in pretty good condition for it to have been there for over 40 years. Here's some of the options for this car. I'm going to skip over the ones I don't know, so if anybody knows what any of these mean, please feel free to let me know. Deluxe belt and something. I don't know what that means. Electric door locks, all tinted glass, power window, bucket seats, insulation package, custom interior, front and rear mats. Don't know what that one means. Don't know what that one means. Rocker panel molding, body side molding, white, check. Belt molding, and I don't know what that last one is either, but it's some pretty cool stuff. Esprit package, check. Custom front seat, custom rear seat, custom door panel, hood insulation, red trim. What does that say? Bruh. I'm not sure. Something striped. There's a stripe on it. I guess, yeah. I like this car a lot. It's a pretty neat car. So this right here is actually how you turn on your headlights. That's on. That's off. This also is a dimmer switch, which apparently I had it all the way down, for your dash lights. Pretty neat. This thing here is going to be your windshield wipers. So you got two speeds. There's no intermittent setting. So you got slow and really fucking fast for no reason. Alright? If you want to use your washer fluid, you push it. Easy enough, right? Everybody knows what this thing is. Pretty neat. Heavily used. Nonetheless. This right here, if you couldn't tell, is cruise control. So, in order to use it, you get up to speed, whatever you want. Click on, and then there's a button here on the side. You gotta hold it in for a second. These can be finicky. You can't really just press it. I mean, it'll work sometimes, but you're gonna want to just kind of like that, and it should set. If you turn it off, you're gonna start dropping, or you can press the brake pedal, kind of like a new car. This thing here actually controls the mirrors. So if I start wiggling this, watch this, and that's controlled by a cable that runs all the way from here to the inside of the mirror. While we're on the door panel here, these right here, actually, these little fancy badges, I guess, these are actually supposed to be window cranks. However, this has electronic windows. I know, crazy for me to get that out of there. Crazy for an 81, but they do have electric windows, and it's on the center console, and it's badass. Didn't already notice, it has electric door locks. They never worked. Since I've had the car, they've never worked, and I really do not feel like trying to figure it out, but they worked at one point, and they're kind of neat. Look what that speedometer tops out at. A whopping 85 miles an hour. Obviously, you can go faster than 85. I've had it over 100. It took a couple business days, and it was horrifying because you start floating. Don't ask. My favorite features on the interior of this car are these gooch coolers here. So in the middle of the summer when it's real hot, your balls aren't going to be sweating. Here's a feature in older cars that a lot of new cars don't have. Steering wheel tilt. You drive like a grandma, you need to be up on the steering wheel? Well then perfect. If you don't, well then put it back down. This is how you use the parking brake. Well, that's already engaged. Here's the release. There she is. Back down you go. Outside of the car. So here, you open this flap. Here's your gas fill. You ever try sticking your finger in there? I have. We actually have an ashtray here. Whoa. Ashtray here. And there's an ashtray on the other side there, as you can see. It's 1981. You and your girlfriend in the passenger seat and your two buddies in the back are all
smoking doobies. Well, where are you going to put them? Well, that's why they put 3 ashtrays in the car, because everybody's a criminal.
As you can see, this is out of date. Now, you may get pulled over if yours looks like this as well. If you didn't know, the year's 2024. But there's a life hack for this. If a cop pulls you over, or tries to, what you're going to want to do is take your foot, imagine it's on the gas pedal, and you're going to want to just whoop. Don't do that. Check this out.
Actually happens because there's little bushings in the door bracket here, and over time the 750-pound door starts to wear them out, so it starts to sag a little bit.
So how you counter that is you put on your big girl pants and you give it some elbow grease. There, shut. I think that's all I'm going to go over today. If you guys have any questions or, want any tips and tricks, just let me know in the comments.